Hi. I just got home from a very easy shift and I just honestly felt like a loser in the morning. I had a really, really beautiful psychedelic experience in yoga yesterday, and I came crashing down to earth. And it bled into today. I want a lot of things in this life. Big things. Big things that are never promised to anybody, and sometimes I do feel entitled to them because I'm in this consciousness or whatever. I'm conscious in this body. I want to do movies for a living. I want to act. I want to tell stories with my body and my voice, my eyes, my mind, my whole being, beyond my whole being. I love to be possessed by these things. And of course I have my fears and my doubts. I'm not even signed to an agency, and for some reason it's just like I feel like that is the end all be all or whatever the fuck. And I know it's not. I just heard so many people who are so successful now that had such a rough upbringing, a rough beginning of their career, even for years, right? I know what I have. Did my laptop die? I know what I have. And I think part of me is very afraid of it. Part of me is very afraid of I don't even know what I'm afraid of. Because there's nothing to be afraid of. There really isn't. I think I'm most afraid that if I get the life I want, I don't know if it's that I'll be happy, but it's... Okay, here's the best way to describe it. I was doing yoga yesterday, right? I was in Warrior 3. That shit hurt so bad. I was like, at one point, I was on my left leg, and that's what I always say is my strongest leg. And it was starting to really hurt. it was crushing. My arms are like wings, whatever. And my leg just started to go down. I was like, just breathe. So I breathed and I pushed into the earth and I kept going up and up and up and up. And that lesson taught me is that I'm stronger than I say I am. Whatever. It's that I'm stronger than I say I am. And that I always have more and I can always hold myself up. So that I think I have this fear that it's so much responsibility if I am to do this have my dream. Because it's so precious and so full of love. And I'm not all of the time. As much as I expect myself to be, I'm not. Most of the time I feel like a loser. Most of the time I feel like I am putting on this front, and that anybody who gets close to me will see that I am not happy and joyous and full of life all the time, and that they'll go. And that's how I perceive love, is that if I am just not loving 24/7 or creating 24/7 or this, that, and the third, that I am somehow incapable of having a dream like that. That's probably it. This thing I love is so beautiful and precious, and I'm so worried that it will fall into the wrong hands if it is given to me. But only these hands can heal. I was taught that by a wonderful sound healer that changed my life. Like, changed my life. When I was in the midst of this transformation, this awakening that I had after I loved somebody and had to be let go from them. And yeah, it's true. Only these hands can heal me. So I can't be loving 24/7, but I can always be for love. And that will be good enough for me. I think I would go crazy if I was loving 24/7. I don't think it's meant for this. It's not that it's not meant for this world, but it's not. I just want to be here. Here. You know? It'd be nuts. I have been feeling a little manic the last few days. Not that I'm like very high energy, very head in the clouds. The experiences I've had in yoga recently have been just absolutely fantastic and just out of this world, out of this body. And I need to learn how to ground myself properly, or else I will probably go insane. And I don't want to do that. I want to keep my body. I want to keep doing this, you know? But yeah, that's basically what I'm scared of. I'm scared that I am that I will hurt the thing I love. And that when it comes close to me and it touches my hands, that it will crumble. And I think I'm scared to accept that part of myself. That I'm not loving 24/7 and that I am capable of destruction. Boy, am I capable of destruction. It's such a hard thing to accept. And that's probably why I don't have my dream in front of me. Because creating it means that I can also destroy it. But I accept that I can destroy things as much as I can create things. I accept it.